Hi, this is Donna, and it's late in the afternoon on the 4th of July, and this morning I videoed a few short clips and thought I would string them together, different topics, and I'm finding out it's taking me longer than I thought, so I'm not sure when this video will get out. Hopefully later this evening, or worst case scenario, on July the 5th. So thanks for watching. Bye. Good morning, everybody. I'm Donna with my Simple Retirement Journey, and happy 4th of July, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and for those who are still working, it's a 3-day weekend. Yay! I'm going to be semi-patriotic today. I watered my garden this morning, and I have this little mosquito repellent bracelet thingy, so that's my red, white, and blue for the day. And also, I enjoy knitting, and I bought this kit recently to make socks, and it's called Stripes and Socks Forever. And this is the top, this is the cuff, and I'm just starting on the heel. So there's going to be little stars on the heel, and then the rest of the foot is going to be the red and white stripes with a blue toe. So anyways, I'm kind of excited about that. I just got the kit about a week ago. I'm not a very fast knitter, so I got as far as I could. And what else? This morning, I went out and watered my garden because it's really hot and dry in Indiana. And today is a 2 zucchini day. Woohoo! I've never had so much luck with zucchinis. There's a vine borer, some kind of bug. It lays its eggs at the base of the plant, and then when the eggs become little caterpillars, they eat the base of the zucchini and they die. So this year, I keep checking and I have not found any insect damage, and my zucchini is doing really well, which I'm grateful for. And speaking of zucchinis, when my mom and I go to the community food bank, which is available to anybody over the age of 60, no questions asked in my community, and we've been getting eggs, and we get 2 dozen eggs each. You never know what you're going to get, but the past 2 times we got eggs. And these are pretty cool. They're organic eggs. They're really good, and they have bright orange yolks. And my mom made a scrambled egg, and she decided she didn't like the eggs. And to me, I can't tell any difference except the color of the yolk. So I brought home her 2 dozen eggs, and then the following 2 weeks, she did keep a dozen eggs, but I ended up with 3 dozen eggs. So for a while in my fridge, I had 7 dozen eggs, and I've been frantically trying to figure out what to do with them. And one night I made a, I guess it's kind of a quiche without a crust. I don't know what you call it. But I used a dozen eggs, and I had a couple of zucchinis. So I put in, so I did the eggs and zucchinis, and I had some sweet Italian sausage and cheese, and I baked them in the oven in a 9x13 pan, and they came out really nice. So I ate 2 for dinner one night. I cut them into 12 squares. And I ate 2 for dinner one night, and I froze the other 10, so when I don't feel like cooking, or maybe for a lunch, I can pull out a square and eat that. So I've been kind of creative with the eggs, and I've been eating a lot of hard-boiled eggs lately. I read a long time ago eggs aren't good for you, but I'm kind of enjoying what I've got. On Monday, I decided to start filming how I raise monarch butterflies. I found a couple of eggs on my milkweed plants over the weekend, last weekend. So I decided to start documenting this, and I'm not sure when I'm going to make a podcast out of this, but I'm working on it. So I did that, and then I came in, and one of my favorite YouTube people, Kate Caden, was on live for about an hour and a half on Monday morning, and she hasn't done a live for a long time. if you're into being frugal in finance and a single mom, she is your person. I've watched her for many years, watched her little boy grow up. He just turned 12. It's hard to believe. But a week ago, she did a video on how to start a YouTube channel. And you know, when you have a live, you can chat. And I said, well, I just started a YouTube channel. So I told her my channel name, and so she gave a shout out to me, and I was pretty happy about it. And I've gained a few more subscribers. So I think the YouTube community is kind of cool when you have someone of a similar genre. It's kind of nice to shout out to the small channels that are beginning and also to the big ones. So thank you so much, Kate. I know you're listening. I recently got new glasses, making sure I have them. And I remember this old song, and the chorus was, "You're so vain, you probably think this song is about you, and I will spare you from singing from it." Well, I wore the same glasses for over 20 years. I mean, there were some years that people didn't even know I got new glasses because I just don't like change. And when I decided to get new glasses earlier, I went through Pinterest to see what was modern. I'm not normally a modern, keep up with the people kind of person, but I decided this year it was time for a change. So these are my new glasses. I'm still adjusting to them. These are my new blue glasses, which I read that for gray hair, blue is a good color. And I'm going to take them off because these are best for reading up close. So anyways, I was concerned that everybody would notice I got new glasses, and I don't like people drawing. I don't like drawing attention to myself. So last week I went over to my mom's and we did our community food pickup thing, and my sister was also there, so I have my new glasses on. And did they notice? They did not. So yes, I'm so vain. I thought everybody was gonna say, "Donna, you got new glasses." And nobody noticed, which is kind of a good thing. My video has been edited and now it needs a good ending. And I'd like to say thank you for watching. And if you like what you see, please click like and subscribe. And I look forward to visiting with you soon. Take care.